Welcome to Is and Has Game Time. My name is Adi. If this is your first time of watching our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button and like. And if you have any question, go ahead and send a comment, send a question, and I'll be able to get back with you. Now, today's topic that I want to talk about is going to be for the ladies. It's for the women, and it's how to talk to your partner about erectile dysfunction. Now, a lot of us don't want to talk about this because it's a sensitive matter. It's not something that you sit down on the kitchen table and you discuss this kind of issue. And the funniest thing, you can't even discuss it in the bedroom. Because you discuss it in the bedroom, it causes another issue again. So you have to find a way around it to discuss with him, make him feel as the winner as well. At the end of the day, you become the winner too. So how do you approach it? These are some of the things I'm going to be talking about today. Now, what is erectile dysfunction, right? So erectile dysfunction is something that we talk less about it because it is stressful for the partner's wife, or for the partner's girl, or the partner's lady. It's stressful for you ladies already, right? And as a woman, you know what? You tend to blame yourself first, thinking it is you that caused it. You have nothing to do with that. You didn't do anything wrong. Or, you often blame yourself and you wonder if there's something about you that causes, the condition, or maybe it only happens whenever he is with you. No, don't think about all of this. And you know what happens? As a woman, you guys think too much. You sit back there and lying on your bed and you start thinking of what if, and what if, and what if. Now, what if he's doing what? What if he doesn't find me attractive? What if he's cheating? Or what if it's about a condition about me that gave him this issue, right? Now, all of this, you're thinking about it and you're afraid to bring up the matter. Why? Because you know exactly what's going to happen if you bring up the issue. Because him doing what? Because it's already stressful for him already. It's a little bit embarrassing to most men. And as a lady, you just keep quiet, and you just let your mind take you where? Down the road of anxiety and worry, and there's no one there to calm you down because it's not something that you really want to talk about at that moment. And one thing, ladies don't even call their girlfriends, and talk about their husband's erectile dysfunction. Ladies, you share a lot of things with yourself, right? But when it comes to this, you don't share it with your fellow friends. So you want to talk to the person that is next to you, which is your partner, right? So the next time that you're wondering what to think, don't let negative thoughts, don't let it spring up. Don't just don't let it. Stop it right there, okay? Instead, you want to educate yourself about what erectile dysfunction is and what are the causes, so you can save yourself and your partner unwarranted stress, so you just don't go all stressed out. Now, what is ED? What it is and what causes it? Now, erectile dysfunction is just straightforward. It's a sentence. Erectile dysfunction is a man's inability to get and keep an erection long enough to have sex. Do you know the funniest thing? Every man will tell you they don't have an erectile dysfunction problem. Every man will tell you. You know why? Because they will not tell the ladies. It's like it's a blow on their man ego. However, men, we tend to have this. We talk to our friends, and when we talk to our friends, we really don't even talk about it. And okay, so as we were talking about, right? So it's just not being able to keep an erection for long. That's just erectile dysfunction. Now, at a point or another, every guy, including me, as I'm talking to you, every guy, we've experienced this often secretive problem. Now, ladies, you can bring your husband now. You can bring your partner now. This is now when we need to talk. Now, we've experienced this secretive problem, but as a man, we will not come to our ladies to tell them that we're having this issue, right? So what do? We go and look for a quick fix. Now, what are the quick fix? You go to your friends like, my friend, this thing is not doing the way it's supposed to do. I think I'm getting older and I need some of this, like the blue pill or the yellow pill or the orange pill, or give me some of this medication that I can just use to get myself. And you know what? Some guys don't even talk to anybody. You know what they do? They go to the gas station. Because at the gas station, on the right side of that of that register, you see that little blue thing say, honey, go wait, or stuff like that. You do this and you have a man and a woman there. So you look around for this quick fix. Why? Because to a man, I'm talking to you. Now I've been down this road and I am talking to you now as a man. You will not accept it is easy. It has a name. Everything has a name. And as long as you keep denying that you have this, the problem will continue. You start looking for all this quick fix that can cause other issues for you. So the first thing is to accept it that this is what it is called. And when you know what it is called, then you can now look for a way, or you can look for a solution. The other thing is that, man, we run away from the doctors. We don't even go there. And when we go there, we really don't even talk about that. And some of us, when we go to the doctor, sometimes we ask our doctors and say, hey, do you have any of those, samples or the blood pills or this, so that, have this thing, that is not. So we need to see your urology to know exactly what is going on. Now, things that causes erectile dysfunction. Number one, our stressful life, the kind of food that we eat. See, all these hormones that we've been eating for all this long. See, all of these things, they cause erectile dysfunction. High cholesterol, depression, heart disease, right? Diabetes, right? Prolonged alcohol use and drug use. All of these things, they are all the contributing factors to erectile dysfunction. Likewise, medication. Some medication, like high blood pressure medication, they cause erectile dysfunction. Now, as a man, like I said, we never accept that we have this problem because it's a blow on our ego. Now, for you as a man and for the woman, if you want to understand more about erectile dysfunction, there are so many causes, and there are different types of causes. We have psychological causes, we have physical causes, and we have a porn-induced cause of erectile dysfunction. I don't want to go too much in depth to that. I've just given you a general overview of what it is and the causes, right? Now, if you need to understand more about erectile dysfunction, you want to go on YouTube. I'm going to have the link at the bottom. Just check the bottom, you're going to see that link. And that link is a detail about I can't get it up. Now, when you watch that video from the beginning to the end, it explains everything about erectile dysfunction, the causes, and everything that you need to know, like the 10,000 feet overview of what erectile dysfunction is. The link is going to be at the bottom. Watch it and you can see more about erectile. So, how to approach the topic with your partner? Now, you want to approach this systematically. You want to approach it with the mindset that you are helping him. So at the end of the day, both of you will be the winner. You understand? So moving forward, so how do you approach it? Now, approaching this, number one, ED already is a stressful issue. Even though the man don't accept they have ED, trust me. I spoke to a friend of mine, it's older than me, and I was talking about, erectile dysfunction. And he said, oh, I don't have erectile dysfunction. And he's 62. It's a lie. Come on, man. It's a lie. And he told me that, oh, you know what, I'm as active as I'm active. I asked him, all right, I'm not going to say anything. You have to have a name. You have to admit to the problem before you can get a solution, right? So it affects young men and old men alike, especially the young ones. It's like a blow on our ego. Men will try to act, So it depends on what you call yourself as, or what you call young man. Now, a 50-year-old guy will call himself a young man. As I'm standing in front of you, I am a young man. I'm a young man. And I'm over 50, so I'm a young man. Now, some people, they are like 60 and they still call themselves a young man. So depending on what you call a young man, right? Now, these days, because of the hormones and the stuff that we eat, the stressful life, and different kind of things that we have access to, or all of these things, men or boys from the age of 20 and up, they are already having erectile dysfunction. You need to go and watch my video that I said. I can't get it up. You need to watch that video and it will explain more of this to you. So, at any age, as an adult, as a man, you can have erectile dysfunction. There are so many causes of it that causes it. Now, the other one is you approach the topic with a question such as, is it me? Did I do anything wrong? Am I not attractive? Now, asking all these questions from your partner will send him the other direction. And you know what that causes? It makes him feel attacked, it makes him feel understood, and the result can be what? Can be the end of that relationship. So, how do you do this? So, ladies, instead of you taking this personally, you don't have to take it personally. The next step is to discuss the issue out of the bedroom. Not when you guys are having that moment that you want to discuss this. You want to discuss it out of the bedroom. Now, when you are discussing this, you want to put emphasis on the problem as a physical one, not a sexual one, right? Now, one of the most relieving things about chronic dysfunction for men is to find out that 1, 2, 3 studies have shown out of 10 men have erectile dysfunction. So you are not in this by yourself. A lot of people are going through it, okay? So don't worry. Now, the most relieving part is that erectile dysfunction is a treatable condition. You can treat it by using medication or you can use herbal products. Now, I'm going to put more emphasis on the herbal product as we go on in this video. Now, if you can depersonalize the issue and be logical and open, right, man, you're just going to make things much easier for yourself and for your partner. So you want to talk about it. So the first thing you want to talk to your partner about is by helping him. You want to encourage him. How do you encourage him? You want to tell him, hey, you know what, honey? Can you go see the doctor, Okay? So you tell him go see the doctor, right? So to test for any blood pressure, diabetes, you want to make sure that your heart is good enough to do what? To perform their fiduciary duty in the bedroom. Now, you want to encourage him to do what? To eat healthy. Less carb, more protein. You want to tell him to cut back on maybe alcohol use or drug use. And you want to encourage him to do what? To exercise. You understand? Now, some men, they will do one thing, they'll go through for the blue pill or the yellow pill. Now, when you go for the yellow pill or the blue pill, they come with a lot of side effects. Now, don't forget, there are some medication that causes this issue. Now, when you look at the fine print of those medication, it tells you the side effect. Now, you're using another medication to cure another side effect, and each of these medication, they come with side effect. Now, the blue pill or the orange pill, they come with side effect like runny nose, stuffy nose, headache, bleeding nose, after effect. They have so many underlying stuff that comes after it. Now, or you can do what? You can try a natural special herb blend. Now, what is a natural special herb blend? So this natural herb blend, right, has been formulated with all the natural ingredients for a human anatomy. No chemical, and it's all natural. Now, studies have shown since the beginning of men, we use herbs. And all of these herbs we've been using date back thousands of years. They cure a lot of diseases from our body and they don't give us any side effect. Now, in our natural herbal blend that I'm talking about, there's all the things that they have in it is a lot of these are blended together just for you. So some of the ingredients that we have in there are number one. Some of the things that I have in the natural blend herbal supplement that you can use to do what? To work on this your erectile dysfunction is Epimedium. Now, what is Epimedium? Epimedium has been known for many years. It's one of the most powerful aphrodisiac remedy for erectile dysfunction. We have Maca. What is Maca? Maca is also known as the Peruvian Ginseng, right? It's a medication and plant and it's excellent in the aphrodisiac property. It is very powerful for both men and women. It increases libido and increases sexual desire. Now, it functions supportively in case of sexual failure and erectile dysfunction. Next one is Ginkgo Biloba. So Ginkgo Biloba have a cleaning effect on the blood, and additionally it improves the muscle tone in the wall of the blood vessel. So erectile dysfunction is you not getting enough blood flow to that place, right? And what does Ginkgo do? It sends blood to that place. Now we have Ginseng. Ginseng is one of the best natural aphrodisiac, right? It is being used to escalate sexual desire and to improve sexual performance. Lesser galanga. Now, lesser galanga, it belongs to the same categories as ginger, and it is traditionally used in Chinese and Indian medicine as for gastronomy, right? Mulberry molasses. Now, mulberry molasses, they show a wide range of variety of beneficial properties for the human body. Now, more specifically, it helps fight diabetes as well as obesity, right? Now, while promoting those proper function of prostate and enhance sexual health, it enhances your sexual health. Where flower honey. Flower honey is high nutritional value. So maybe because it contains a wide variety of different substances. It contains calcium, it contains magnesium, it contains zinc, it contains iron, it contains copper. Now, flower honey contains boron, now, which boosts the testosterone and metabolizes estrogen. We have nettle in it. Now, nettle is a widely known herb, for its healing properties, right? It is rich in calcium and potassium, so it contributes decisively to the health of the bone and managing the blood pressure. Because when you're doing it, your blood, it's like racing, so it manages the blood pressure. Now, it contains vitamin C and K, and therefore it encourages the absorption of iron, and it stimulates the nervous system. It exhibits antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and anti-rheumatic properties. Cola vera. Cola vera is known to be cola nut. Now, it contains caffeine, it contains theobromine, it contains tannins, and it contains anthocyanin. Now, it stimulates the central nervous system and generally the whole body. Now, increasing alertness. When you're doing this, you need to be very alert, right? Now, it is mainly used as a natural antidepressant while showing good results in cases of diarrhea and dysentery. Now, we have cinnamon. Cinnamon, in the end, it inhibits, in men, it inhibits sexual fatigue. So, like I said, if you watch that video, I can't get it up, you'll see all of this as the issue that causes this erectile dysfunction. And so cinnamon inhibits that sexual fatigue and it stimulates sex drive in men. Now we have vanilla. So vanilla is also quite beneficial as it acts on the central nervous system and it combats sexual debilitations. Now, other stuff that we have there are royal jelly. Royal jelly, it promotes blood circulation and sex drive in men. Bee pollen. Bee pollen, it's a protein source and it includes almost all nutrients that you need for the human body. Thus, it has been characterized as a superfood. Oat. Now, oat increases the production of estrogen, which it stimulates your sexual desire. Can you imagine all the oatmeal that you eat, what it does in your body? Wow! And we have more. So, what I really want to talk to you about again, which is the herbal blend, right? So we have this special herbal blend. You can order it at www.hisandhers.com. We're gonna have the link at the bottom, and if you take this opportunity, you can get 5% off. So go ahead and click on the link, and you get the 5% off, right? Okay, so today I want to discuss it with you all over again, right? About this herbal blend, right? It is called His and Hers Game Time. Now, it's a special herbal blend. I've already explained some of the ingredients that we have in it, and all of these ingredients, that's what we can share with you. Some of that ingredient is all natural and it's cruelty-free. It is a lot. Now, the reason why I'm going through this and the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because 2020 was a very great year. It was a year of COVID. It was a year that was good. A lot of people made a lot of money. But when it comes to relationship, a lot of people, they lost their relationship. Now, a lot of men and women, both of you guys who walk out of the house, you only see yourself maybe 7 to 12 hours a day, even though you didn't realize that. You believe you see yourself every day because the guy goes to work. A lot of things happen throughout those COVID season because your wife and your partner that you don't get to see, you thought that you guys know each other very well, but you guys don't see each other very well. But you didn't realize that not until everybody started working from home. Now he's working from, you guys are seeing yourself 24 hours a day. Now you tend to see who really your husband is or your partner, or who really your wife is or your spouse. You really saw each other. So it brought a lot of issues. So at that time, because it was so stressful, you can't go out, you can't do this, you can't travel. So all of the things they couple up together, they causes all this stress and things like that. And there was a lot of sex too, a lot of babies too during COVID. So this year around, you can see a lot of people having babies, right? Those are the effect of COVID. Now this time around, right? So this herbal blend that I'm talking about, I have tried it. Why? Because 2020, I was all about the money. I wasn't even looking at my relationship and my marriage. Things were going downhill. I didn't realize. Why? Because it saved my own marriage, saved my own relationship. And when I used it, my wife was what? She was like blown away. I wasn't the one blown away though. She was the one she was blown away. And I can't tell you how much this have helped me out and saved my marriage. Now, everybody may have a different, result, but I'll tell you one thing. This is my own personal experience. And trust me, because of all of these ingredients that we have there, they are all natural stuff. They are herbs, and when you use them, they are always good for your body. So go ahead and... So what is this thing that I'm just talking about? Told you about all the stuff that we have in there, all the herbs and the blend and everything, right? It's this guy. So you look at it, right? It's small, but it's mighty. Yeah, it is small, but it is gigantic. So this is like David killed Goliath, right? So looking at this, right? And how do you use this? You take a teaspoon of this. So if you feel like there's nothing wrong with you, like you don't have that E or anything like that, your sound, your everything, right? You take a teaspoon of this, 20 to 30 minutes before you have your intercourse with your partner. Now, and you'll see the effects of this. The effect is gigantic. I'm gonna go through the effect in a few seconds now, so that you know exactly what you're getting from this. So you take that 1 teaspoon, maybe 20 to 30 minutes before the action, and you will be surprised. Now, I'm going to show you all the things that this will do when you do what? When you take that teaspoon. However, if you feel like you're going through this circulatory problem that you don't want to talk about, right? You can use this a teaspoon once every day at the same time, and anytime duty calls, you are always ready for it, because this stays in your bloodstream. It stays there for 24. It's just always in your bloodstream. And one thing I talk about this is, it's not like the blue pill that you use it, you have to be hot for 8 hours and that is it. This is a mental thing, because these are all herbs, right? So all you need to do is to think about it, and you send a signal down the stream, and what happens? You are ready as ready. So what do you benefit, and what will this do when you take that teaspoon? So I'm going to go through it now. So what do you get, what to expect when you use this our special herbal blend? Number one, it takes you from 0 to a hero in 20 minutes. Takes you to a 0 to a hero in 20 minutes. Now, it gives you that strong erection power of masculinity. It makes you that man that you used to be, right? Now, not only that, right? It got a delaying effect, which is what? It stops premature ejaculation, which means you're no more a 2-minute man. You're no more a 3-minute man. Now you can go on. And the good thing about it, it increases your sexual power. It makes you more strong, right? Now, it prolongs the duration. It keeps you there. You understand? Because men, we always have to think about our partner too. We can come easily, but they don't come just like that. So you have to be there. You have to do your fiduciary duty, right? Now, it increases the number of sexual rounds, which means as soon as you're done, you know what happens? It is ready again. Yeah. And that's what it does, right? And it's in your bloodstream for up to 72 hours. When you use this, it's in your bloodstream. It means 1 teaspoon. You can use the same 1 teaspoon and you can do it over and over, 2-3 days, still in your bloodstream. Now, the other things that you can expect when you use this are number one, again, it maximizes your libido. Now, it gives you the ability to perform, it gives you the ability to perform after orgasm, which means you come, you're ready. All right. So it gives the men the ability to perform after orgasm, and when they come, they're ready all over again. Now, when I talked about maximize libido, it's for the ladies. You know what? You two can take some time. When you take it, it maximizes your libido, and both of you can be in that game time. Now, no after side effect, none. And what are you waiting for? Now, click the link at the bottom. I'm going to share a 5% coupon code that you can get, and it can be delivered secretly. Just send us a message that you want us to put, and we can put it there. And the good thing about this is that on your credit card statement, it doesn't show anything sexual or anything like that. So go ahead, be discreet, and thank you for watching. So if this is your first time again, like, share this video, and click on the link and send us any question. Thank you for watching, and have a great game time.